Hey guys, it's James.
I'm Sam.
And we're testing out the ChiliPad this week. It is an awesome device to keep you cool at night. We live in Phoenix, Arizona, where it's super hot. It's actually 110 degrees right now. So yeah, it's been a miserable, summer here, but we wanted to see if this ChiliPad could keep us cool. So let's talk about it.
Just like James said, we have been sleeping on the ChiliPad for about a week now. What was really nice is that out of the box setup on this was super simple. It wasn't hard to figure out. And so let's kind of look at some of the pieces of this and how it actually works. So we have here the actual box. Now we have two of these, and this is where you fill the water. You can also control the temperature on here. Right now, we've just been keeping it as cool as it'll go, which is 55 degrees. You can also turn it off here. But if you're feeling lazy and don't want to roll out of bed, you could just keep this on your nightstand that comes with remotes for each cube, which is also really nice. And then here we've got the power cord and this large hose, which pumps out water and brings water back in to be cooled. Hose runs all the way down here to the bottom of the pad itself. We do have a dual controlled version of this, so there's a hose over there as well. And it pumps the water in, and there's these little fine tubes that run all up and down the mattress, and that's where it pumps the water through, and that's how it actually cools and heats. And then the water comes back out of this tube as well, goes back into the cube, and re-cools itself. So it's very efficient. We have found so far that it works pretty well. And then the last nice feature here, there's these little elastic straps, so it holds it onto your mattress, so you don't have to worry about this slipping and sliding all over the place. It's just held down really nicely.
We're using distilled water to fill up both ChiliPad systems. It uses about a half a gallon for both of them, so it's not a ton of water here, and we don't really have to refill it that much. We haven't refilled it the entire week. It's still very full, but you do want to make sure you're checking up on it, but it looks pretty good as well. But you do want to use distilled water because that way it'll prevent scale buildup inside of the machine. You don't want that to happen, otherwise it could ruin the machine. So definitely get distilled water. This side of the bed is on, this side of the bed is off. And a quick tip, I've noticed if you put a blanket on this, it's actually going to insulate the cooling much better for you. And then you're going to want to leave this on for about 30 minutes before bedtime. That way the water can fully circulate. And right now we're sleeping on the Nectar bed. This has been a killer bed for us for the last 3 years. Very affordable, and it's nice medium softness. So if you're interested, you can check the links below for that as well. But it really pairs nicely with this because you don't really feel the tubes very much when you're on a nice foam bed. And so that's just something to think about. If you have a really firm bed, you might feel these tubes a little bit more. So we've actually tried a different product that was a cooling product like this. It used air instead of water, and I think water is actually a better conductor of heat and things like that. So it's actually moving heat away better, I believe. And so parts that were hot spots are now cool spots. But what do you think overall?
Yeah, I agree with that. I actually think it works quite well, and I think that having something that you lay on rather than something laying over the top of you is a little more effective just because of your body weight kind of pressing into the coolness. You definitely feel it a lot more.
I wish this model had like a timer because right around 2 or 3 in the morning I actually felt kind of cold, and I actually reached over and turned it off with the remote. But I think they actually have a more advanced model, and it actually has built-in timers, and you can use your phone app and things like that. But this definitely works. Like, you set it like a little bit warmer than you need. Because at first I was setting it to 55, which is as cold as it goes. And then I realized it's a little bit too cold. But I don't know if this will actually change your electricity bill. Do you? I mean, I don't think so.
No, I mean,
not much.
Yeah, we haven't changed our air conditioning at
1
all.
degree. I turned it up to 77. Normally it's at 76. So if you're thinking that this is going to change your electricity bill like I was hoping, I don't think it's going to do that. I do think it does create a better night of sleep.
Absolutely.
And for the price, when you're looking at technology and beds that have this, they're like $4 or $5 grand instead of this being about $500 a unit. So you're actually, when you compare this technology to beds that have this built in, this is a lot more affordable. So, and you can move this from bed to bed if you like. This also has a little bit of white noise. Did it bother you at all?
No, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a small computer running. For me, I actually kind of like that. It helps me kind of go to sleep better. And also, this actually has a heating function. I think it goes up to 120 degrees or 110 degrees. So it really can, keep you warm. I think in the wintertime when it's, it gets down to about 30 degrees in Phoenix. So we don't use our heater at all, but we could probably turn this on and be completely fine for the winters here.
Another thing that's really nice about the ChiliPad is that, like with other mattresses and mattress gadgets, it does come with a trial period. So you can actually test it out to see if you like it, see if it's your jam. It's a 90-day trial period, and then they have a 2-year warranty, which is really great because God forbid something goes wrong with this expensive equipment. You can get it fixed, get it all taken care of. So this is going to be great for anyone like me who sleeps at, like a million degrees. I know. I can go to bed cold, but I wake up like so hot. I don't know what about my body when it goes into sleeping mode.
But her feet are always freezing.
Yeah. We'll have to test out can it just like heat just the foot and then cool everything else? ChiliPad. New idea. But if you get hot flashes throughout the night, this is great for you. Inflammation is like a big hot button topic lately, and so there's so much studies that show that cooling really helps with inflammation and recovery in your body and deeper sleep. So this thing it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. The ChiliPad might not be for everyone. If you're on a tight budget, for instance, this might be a little bit expensive. So in that case, just get a bunch of fans and blow them on you and dry yourself out like beef jerky. But if you're looking for a more elegant solution, this could be for you. Again, when you're talking about mattresses that have cooling technology built in, those are $4,000 or $5,000. So this is much more affordable, and it still gives you the cooling sensation. And we've both agreed to keep this thing on the bed, the entire summer here. You guys have to click the link below if you want more information on how to sleep cool. Right now there's a Christmas and July summer sale going on, so definitely click the link for the sale. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comments as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Shall we talk about...
It's just, you can...
The ChiliPad isn't... That's what I felt like I was doing.
Dry yourself out like beef jerky, man.
Hey, you like that? Drying yourself out like beef jerky. But this, if you're looking for a more elegant solution, this is for... Yeah. You like the beef jerky line? So the ChiliPad is not for every... What? Let me do my hand motion. And turn into a piece of beef jerky in the middle of the night. But if you're looking for a more elegant...
Well, the way, I knew you were going to say it, but the way you said it this time, turn yourself into a piece of beef jerky overnight.